Erling Haaland made Premier League history after the Manchester City forward became the first man to score 3 consecutive home game hat-tricks in the competition with his Derby Day haul against Manchester United. The Norway international, who became just the third City player to net a trio of goals in a derby encounter between the two clubs, was at the centre of a dominant display from Pep Guardiola's men at the Etihad Stadium. Having already torn up the top-flight scoring charts with a blistering start to the campaign, the attacker added to his growing goal collection with a trio of superb finishes on Sunday. In the process, he became the first player in the competition's history to score hat-tricks in 3 home matches on the trot, having also achieved the feat against Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest last month. It means that Haaland now has as many Premier League hat-tricks as Cristiano Ronaldo, who cut a forlorn figure as an unused substitute for Erik ten Hag's brittle visitors on the bench. The forward was also joined by teammate Phil Foden in vying for the match ball as the England international swiftly followed him to become the 4th City hat-trick scorer in Manchester Derby history, 2 of which Haaland assisted to rack up 5 overall goal involvements. A hat-trick each for Erling Haaland and Phil Foden gave Manchester City a 6-3 win against Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium on Sunday. It was a ruthless performance from the Premier League champions, who were 4 goals up at half-time after tearing United apart time and again with their pass-and-move football. Antony scored with an excellent strike early in the second half, and Anthony Martial came off the bench to score a late double that made the score a bit more respectable. But it was an otherwise dominant showing from City against Erik ten Hag's men. Pep Guardiola saw his team go back to within a point of leaders Arsenal at the top of the league, and remain the only unbeaten team in England's top flight this season. Foden gave the hosts the lead after just 8 minutes, with João Cancelo playing a pass to Bernardo Silva on the left, and his low cross found the England international completely free to sweep the ball inside David De Gea's near post. Haaland then rose highest from a Kevin De Bruyne corner just after the hour mark to force a header across the line, despite Tyrone Malace's best efforts to keep it out. The Belgian provided for the Norwegian again just 3 minutes later as he whipped across from the inside right position towards the back post, with Haaland there to divert the ball past De Gea again. Former Borussia Dortmund star Haaland turned provider just before half-time as he was again played in by De Bruyne, before aiming a perfect low cross to the far post for Foden to steer in his 50th goal for City in all competitions to make it 4-0 at the break. Some pride was restored for the visitors 11 minutes into the second half as Antony scored with an outstanding long-range effort after cutting on to his left foot and bending a shot into the far corner, only for Haaland to complete his treble after guiding in a Sergio Gomez cross. Foden followed suit as he finished well when played in by Haaland to make it 6. Though substitute Martial forced the ball home following Anderson pushing out a Fred shot, and then won and scored a penalty in stoppage time, but it was comfortably City's day in Manchester.